Welcome to the show. Should be live, right? Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. The biggest problem is not Vito Gesualdi. The biggest problem is Riley. The biggest problem for Vito Gesualdi is Vito Gesualdi. And not in the way that you think. Not because he's doing this stupid bullshit. It's because he didn't do this stupid bullshit sooner. We'll get into it. Oh, Vito should be saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry that it turns out I'm a human being. I'm so sorry that it turns out I'm a human being. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Fuck you. Get the fuck off my yard, motherfucker. And this Riley motherfucker, I wouldn't touch this fucking dude with a 10-foot pole. Keeping a guy around like that, your show is doomed." Yeah, and your show, no, maybe you can handle him and have a constant manipulative, passive-aggressive environment to keep him under control. But people that come into your show, dick, eventually, if you have this fucking Riley guy around, it's not gonna last, no matter what. We'll get into it. You know, early on in my streaming career, I was a lot more of a pussy. Certain things scared me a lot. And that's because I didn't understand how to have good boundaries. I didn't want other people to fucking come in and own me, own my ass. I remember I was messaging, I had a fight with Lav. And looking back, I feel like, even though I felt like she was being a crazy bitch, I was the one being the crazy bitch. She criticized me on Twitter because I lived with my parents. After I criticized her for something else. Actually, I think it was because I criticized the Barbie movie. Regardless. She criticized me for living with my parents, and this is before I even talked about living with my parents at all. I mean, I'm moving out now. I'm taking charge of my own life, and I have no reason to be a pussy anymore. But I was freaking out that she did that because I didn't want that to be the thing that people made fun of me for, because I had no control over it and I was terrified of that. And it was my biggest weakness. And so I barely ever talked about it, and she used that criticism, and I freaked out, and I was messaging her, please just take it down if you care about me, if you're my friend. She refused. That fucking adamant, stubborn bitch refused to take down a minor little tweet. I was being a little bitch. When was that? Like a year ago? It was quite a long time ago. It was before the Barbie movie came out. And yeah, but if I thought that because she was my friend, then she might want to help protect me from that and not make that something that would could hurt me. And at the time, I decided, I guess you're not my friend. And that's the cost of having a boundary. That's the cost of having boundaries. Sometimes you lose friends. Maybe it was crazy, and maybe I was being a little bitch, but also I was a crazy little bitch. I am what I eat. And maybe Vito's being a crazy little bitch to some extent. Maybe. But not really. We're going to review the phone, the calls. We're going to go over the calls. I haven't listened to them in their totality. I've listened to a lot of shit about this, but have not listened to the calls in their totality. So I'm going to react to them. But first I want to play let's play this. Let's play this first. This is not, maybe you're not familiar, this is something Vito said on his own stream. All right.
Hopefully I'll be slightly less of an idiot than Maddox, and I will just let it go. I hope I will have the, I hope I will be of sound mind to just move along. You know, I hope I will be of sound mind to just say it was a lot of fun while it lasted. I want to thank all the fans, and then hopefully just disappear. But I've always, I was never meant for this life. I was never meant to be a public figure. I'm not good at it. I'm not like a Jack Black guy where it's like, oh, he's so fun and he's so lovable and he's so charismatic and whatever else. At the end of the day, I'm an asshole. I'm a huge fucking asshole. I get in fights. I lose my temper. I'm not a great guy. I'm not saying Jack Black's a great guy, but he hides it a lot better than I do. Who says too? Thank you for not killing yourself. Thanks, Goop. So at a certain point, you know, everyone will finally be completely sick of me. Every bridge will be burned. It'll be completely over. I really didn't think it was going to come down to every bridge being burned because I said I can't have people come to my house. It's kind of bizarre to me that that's going to be the bridge burner at this point. But you know what? I also, if I got to burn bridges to keep myself feeling safe in my own home, I don't care if I sound like a huge pussy saying that. I want to feel safe in my own home. And part of feeling safe in my own home is telling people they can't come here. Dark Nook, you're right. I should never have let people think I'm okay with being a punching bag. But that's what always happens is I always like make it seem where I'm like, well, you know, I'm not bothered by anything. And if you want to make a crack about me, if you want to make a crack about my weight, you know, I can laugh it off. And for some reason, we always get into a situation where people just think it's acceptable to do that. Because I don't set boundaries. My biggest problem in life has been I don't set boundaries.
Well, okay, Vito, motherfucker. I've got a problem with you. Okay, so this one's gonna go out to Vito. Skim in chat says, Riley ruined Digibro's career, now he ruins the Dick Show. I don't know. I feel like Riley probably ruins every fucking thing he touches, including his own life, including his fucking girlfriend's life, including his girlfriend's YouTube channel, including the Dick Show, including Vito's career. I feel like Riley's a fucking toxic waste bag, and he needs some fucking help. I think that he'll do anything for validation, and I think the fact that Vito set a very simple fucking minor boundary set him on a spiral of like insecurity, and he's getting his validation elsewhere by now tormenting Vito, and he's so wounded and hurt, and it's just snowballing, and nothing's gonna fucking stop him. He's a fucking toxic sludge wrecking ball. He's a slimy, wretched creature. Okay, that's what this fucking Riley creature is. So this one goes out to Vito. Okay. It feels completely ridiculous that I'm a willing participant, gazing up at the purples and pinks in the shadow of a Dick-sponsored skyline. Unite against the establishment while drones transmit the images to a server farm in the valley for a culture that'll eat its own insides. Oh, it wouldn't be a friend if you weren't worth something. It wouldn't be a friend if you weren't worth something. It wouldn't be a friend if it wasn't worth it. If you didn't have something they could take. Take a long look at the billboards that smother the air till you can't ignore them, and glamorize department stores' crust punk cheek, cause Satan's trending up in its fashion week. But this is not a movement, it's just careful entertainment for an easy demographic in our sweatshop denim Jacksons, and we'll wonder what just happened when the world becomes Manhattan, and we'll banks to steal their apartments just to render them abandoned. Oh, it wouldn't be a friend if you weren't worth something. It wouldn't be a friend if you weren't worth something. It wouldn't be a friend if it wasn't worth it. If you didn't have something they could take. Oh. We're not stupid people, but this financial oppression has got everyone believing that all we can do is nothing, cause these organized through avenues they place with advertising, so that once we rage against we're still lining their pockets. Oh, it wouldn't be a friend if you weren't worth something. It wouldn't be a friend if you weren't worth something. It wouldn't be a friend if it wasn't worth it. If you didn't have something they could take. Hey. Yeah. Vito, I'm not cut out for this. I'm just a loser. Fuck you, piece of shit. You don't think you're the only thing that makes you not cut out for it in anyone's eyes, the only thing is that you're fat. That's the only thing. And that's not even a real fucking thing. Merry Christmas. Oh, you think people don't like angry assholes? You think people don't like angry assholes? Are you fucking retarded? Get yourself together. Okay. Let's get into it, I guess. So yeah. Vito should never have gotten entangled with a fucking freak like Riley. He should have seen it coming. He's his own biggest problem. It couldn't be helped because Riley came as part of the package with the Dick Show, and it's hard to say no to an opportunity like that. And it just sucks. I mean, we all do these. I mean, I would have made the same mistake. I would absolutely. And I love Dick Masterson, and he's intelligent. He's thoughtful. Dick Masterson's got an issue if he's got Riley around. If he's got people like that around, dude, no, that's not. No, you shouldn't have people like that around. I mean, you can have them, or just you're so entangled with this shit, and you act like you're not, but you're entangled with it to the point where your show is entangled with it, and now Vito getting on your show means that he's entangled with it. He's more entangled with it than you are, and you're like calling him out for engaging with Riley because you fucking know. You're like, but you would rather control Riley by, taking advantage of his validation-seeking behavior and being like his father figure and reaping the benefits. And he's a rambunctious child. I think that if you're gonna have this fucking sick child around, you shouldn't blame Vito for the behavior of your sick, wretched child. I think you should, if you're his father figure, you should do a better job being a father, Dick. I would want you as my dad. Who wouldn't? You seem like a more decent person than in some ways. Will I adopt Vito? Yes, I am officially adopting Vito. God. Yeah. So. Oh, that's a tone shift. I don't think I like it. No, I'm not going to go with that. I'm not going to go with that one. Okay, Riley will never stop escalating. It'll never, ever stop. Also, if we're playing, we're playing the game. It's also really gross to be like to be a little feminine bitch. It's really gross. It gives me the ick how so much of Riley's attention-seeking, validation-seeking behavior is aimed at getting the attention and validation and trying to impress his girlfriend. How long have you been fucking dating? You shouldn't have to be doing that. You know what I mean? She's your fucking girlfriend. Like, you should be able to feel secure and comfortable in this type of relationship. That it should be something you can lean on, not something you have to constantly get validation and impress your fucking girlfriend. This dude is like literally like a sickly child, and if you're gonna have him around, you can't act like other people are the problem. Absolutely not. This all started with Vito trying to set boundaries with fans whose jokes sucked, in his opinion, and he thought that they had too much control over the show. So he thought that fans had they would keep harping on the same fat jokes over and over, and he was in his position was the fat jokes are fine, but they have to be good, and if they suck and they're just obnoxious, then I don't want them to ruin the show. That's his position. That's what he says. I think all of us kind of think that it probably got to him, but maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe it didn't get to him. Maybe he just cares about the quality of the show. But I think it's clear and probably got to him. And Dick is right that he should have admitted it. Vito built his life and his career and everything he has around not having boundaries. And now he's tired. And now he's trying to set little tiny boundaries. Don't make coming to my house to harass me in real life. Don't make that a central part of the show. Don't do it, Riley, and don't encourage all the fans to do it. Don't act like it's an okay thing to do. Don't control the show. It's my show. Talking to like the stupid fans making stupid jokes. Simple, tiny boundaries. But you built your fucking career not having these boundaries. And so now that you're trying to do it, everybody's like, what the fuck is your problem? We didn't sign up for this. We thought that you were a punching bag. We thought that you wouldn't do this, and you're ruining it, Vito. You're ruining everything. So really, it is true. Vito is his own biggest fucking problem. He has himself to blame for this in a way. And so if he wants to fix this aspect of his life, there's going to be growing pains, and it's going to piss people off. I think that it's heartening, though, that so many people seem to really get it, though. Some people don't. And it really separates the adults from the children. Really, in this is an opportunity for Vito to build an audience of a mature audience, because all the immature ones might leave. That's pretty dope. Okay, let's go over the call. Let's listen to it. Let's listen to the fucking call. I have not listened to this yet, so let's take a listen.
Game, set, match, Vito.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Hey.
Hey,
I'm
a
fucking.
dick.
Hey, I'm mad. I'm mad. Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
No, I don't bring me up.
I'm not bringing you into it.
It's just you, fucko. Just you, Vito. You
Okay.
should be. You should be able to fight your own fucking battles with Riley and not bring me into it. Okay?
I won't do that anymore.
You've been doing. Every time you bring up Riley, oh, Mint. Or every time you bring up me, oh, Riley. Like, fucking.
I don't know how much of this I can handle. I mean, this might suck. Okay. So, Mint, Riley's girlfriend, called Vito after an episode of The Biggest Problem to fight with Vito. Vito had expressed that he wanted to apologize to Mint because in fighting with Riley, he insulted Riley by saying that he did a bad job with Mint's channel and criticized their views and their numbers, and he said he did a bad job. But that also is insulting to Mint, and so that made Vito feel guilty, and he wanted to apologize to Mint, whatever the fuck that means. This dude's doing too many fucking apologies. I don't even... Apology just means stop treating me like this, please. And it's the most obnoxious way to ask people to stop treating you like that. Because if you really feel sorry, all you have to do is change your behavior and just don't do it. You don't even need to say, I'm sorry. You just can just be better. Anyway.
It's one person. Don't group us into this. Not all of us have.
Yeah, so she has this minor criticism of him that she's leveraging over him to guilt trip him, probably in collaboration with her, sicko boyfriend, who is also on the call in there. So
has this mental retardation need to say we when referring to themselves. Okay, Vito? We're one person. We're not two people or three people like your body mass is.
I got it. I'm sorry. If I've done it in the past, hopefully it's just been this recent thing. Have I done it in the past a lot?
Yes. You do it all the fucking time. And it's not just me. You do it to other people, too.
Well, maybe that's... Yeah, okay. Well,
he fucking talks shit all the time. There's nothing fucking new, okay? He shoots... Who cares? This is... Your fucking boyfriend is Riley. You're fucking dating Riley and you're acting like you can't fucking handle this shit. You're lying out of your fucking... She's a fucking liar. You're lying if you're acting like this actually gets to you. Maybe it actually gets to you. But you're choosing for it to actually get to... You're fucking dating Riley. And you can't handle Vito promoting your shit because it wasn't... He didn't... the way he promoted it seemed too much of like a pity promotion. Vito is way less of a fucking scumbag than Riley, and that's why you can control him and manipulate him like this. That's why you're under his skin. So this whole fucking guilt trip is a fucking lie. These people are insane and they're taking advantage of Vito's good nature. That's what is happening. And Dick Masterson's criticizing Vito for allowing that to happen by setting boundaries, because when you set a boundary, it shows people like this where your weakness is. And now they know, Vito. Now they know how to hurt you, Vito. Now they know how to hurt you. Ha! Yeah, but Vito's saying, if you come to my house, I will call the cops. Okay, that's all you need. Yeah, I understand that crazy people are fucking crazy, and if you set a boundary with them, they'll get more crazy. Then don't have fucking crazy people around you, dick. It's not Vito's fault that these fucking lunatics are crazy.
Now I'm aware of it, so I won't do it. I wasn't aware I was doing that. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Pete, you've been called out on this we thing all the time. How do you not know that you do it? You will get called out on it all the time, and it's a fucking meme.
All right, well, I'm apologizing for it, and I'll pay more
fucking
attention.
Change your goddamn behavior. I don't care if you pay more attention to it. That's some excuse so you slip up eventually and fall back on that behavior.
So
this reminds me of the guilt tripping and shit that like Chris Chan got early on, where they were like, "Oh, you're a bad person because you said minorly racist things. You need to fix your behavior, Chris Chan." And look where that. Don't let them fucking get to you, Vito. You can set boundaries, but what you're doing now, like apologizing and shit, that's not boundaries. That is not boundaries. Don't call them. Don't fucking talk to these freaks. Don't. Just say, you're a fucking freak, get the fuck away from me. If you call me, I'm going to block all your numbers. I don't want any fucking thing to do with you. And I know that sucks because they have something to do with the whole fucking Dick show because he keeps fucking freaks around. He keeps fucking wretched, disgusting creatures around him for some fucking reason. I don't fucking know. I wish Dick wouldn't do that. I really like his shit, but he's got... Who the fuck would want to be on a show when he has these fucking clowns, like these fucking carnival freaks around? Okay, so don't have the, just like Chris Chan shouldn't have had those fucking calls with those fucking trolls trying to control him and manipulate him. You shouldn't have these calls with these fucking trolls trying to control you and manipulate you. Don't let them in. Something Sam Hyde said once. Somebody asked him, how do you in this day and age, how do you stop yourself from becoming a lol cow? And Sam Hyde said, don't answer your emails. That's how you do it. You are responding to this shit way too much. Do not fucking apologize. Don't let them guilt trip you. Don't answer their calls. Don't call them. That's none of it. You don't even need to tweet about it. Just set a boundary. Case fucking closed. Done deal. That's all you need to do, Vito.
Where's my refund?
Where's your...
I'm coming to California tonight if I don't get a refund, Gesualdi.
Okay, so there it starts, right at the beginning. I'm coming to California tonight if I don't get a refund.
What would you like me to do?
$600 fucking dollars now.
Want a fucking refund?
Okay, well, I'm not doing it.
So I thought that this was about Mint being upset about Vito indirectly criticizing her by criticizing her boyfriend. Oh, it turns out that was just a Trojan horse to get any fucking crazy shit. I want a fucking refund because I don't like you anymore. I don't like the things that you've done. I don't like how you set boundaries with fat jokes. I don't like how you set boundaries with fat jokes. You better fucking give me $600 because I don't like how you fucking set boundaries about fat jokes. You better give me Don't talk to these fucking lunatics. Don't talk to these fucking freaks. Don't call them. Maybe you can talk to them on the fucking Kill Show. Yeah, that's the venue to talk to these people, not a fucking private phone call. You don't have fucking private... You don't fucking have a private phone call with Voldemort. If you can have a fucking... I mean, this guy's not Voldemort. This guy's fucking Smeagol. Okay? You don't have a fucking private phone call with Smeagol. If you have to, you bring Smeagol along to show you the way to Mordor. Okay? But yeah, Smeagol's gonna fucking bite your fucking finger off, and that's what's happening.
Now! Or I'm coming to California.
You fucking fat hobbit.
Gesualdi.
Come to California,
I'll see
okay?
you next week, fat.
What? I can't hear you.
He said his exact words were see you next week, comma, fat.
Okay, I will see you next week.
Vito.
Okay, so when that it's clear Vito is now like freaking out and doesn't know how to handle this. His brain is now turned off, and this is just the beginning, and so the rest of this is clearly gonna be, I don't know. So okay, more context actually. So these two freaks called Vito, immediately recording. So Vito thinks that this is a private conversation, and which is why he's so freaked out. He thinks that this is a private conversation where they're making threats to come to his house. He doesn't realize that they made this phone call to make content. He doesn't realize that this is all kayfabe. That shit doesn't happen on private conversation. So if he knew that that they were calling to record it without his consent, then it would make more sense. He would be able to understand we're playing it up for I understand that this is comedic, and he would be able to understand that, but he thinks it's a private conversation where they're making threats. So he's freaking out. And so once at some point in this conversation, when they keep saying that they're going to show up at his place in this private conversation, he doesn't understand that they're recording it to make content and humiliate him. He starts recording too, because once you start making threats to like go to his like residence, he's like scared, and he's like, I need evidence because I need a restraining order. That's what's going on in this guy's mind, because he's panicking. Just because you scared him. You successfully scared him.
Oh.
Why are you?
Also, hey motherfucker, also
Apologize?
you
Kayfabe.
Look, Vito, you come in when arguing with Riley.
I'm going to commit a series of escalating crimes against you, Vito, that California won't prosecute me for.
Okay.
Get ready for property damage and theft.
So he thinks that this is a private conversation. He doesn't. Like when you say something like that on a stream, you understand that, like, if somebody privately calls you and screams that at you, that hits different. That hits way different than it being a fucking like content stream, fucking kayfabe bullshit. Okay. He's not trying. Vito, in this point, is not trying to play games or joke around. He doesn't understand that this is joking around. He's like, these people called me to threaten me.
Okay, you're gonna commit property damage and theft.
Vito, this all started because...
Red text guy is Riley. Yellow text woman is Mint, who is Riley's girlfriend. Blue text, I believe, is Vito.
Following an argument with Riley, you bring up my numbers, my YouTube numbers, and then you're like, oh, look at how many views these get. Oh, man, look at me, big shot Vito. Oh, just because I'm big in mass means I'm big everywhere else. Means I'm big in bigger numbers than she does. So look at these numbers. And that's how you got me into this. And, you know, I mentioned, hey, can you not do that? And then you just do it 2 more times. And by the 3rd time, I'm fucking pissed. Why are you bringing me up again? And you say, oh, she just wants promotion. You have missed the point. The point was, in response to you bringing up my numbers, I say, then you bring up my numbers, but you haven't been promoting me. So why the fuck you're bringing up my numbers?
It's not. This is stupid.
Right? And you...
He's insulting Riley. Yeah, it's a little bit shitty. He's a shitty asshole. He's a big, giant, little shitty asshole.
That as, I want promotion. And then you say, oh...
He doesn't owe you shit.
Oh, Mint wants to be promoted. She wants to be promoted, everyone. She's asking to be promoted, which implies that I'm going around begging for promotion, which is, what's the word? Fuck, I'm blanking on the word, which is desperate. Yes, desperate.
You see, even my biggest hater is like saying that this Riley guy sounds fucking crazy. And usually she just tries to say everything that's the opposite of what I say. Okay. But this one time she's agreeing. This one fucking magical moment.
That with the audience doesn't have any understanding of what the context is, what conversation we have. And so the audience is just going to put something in their mind. Probably something related to what they're dealing with in their mind. And so they're going to have an interpretation that is not as in reality.
So why don't we just stop fighting and I'll apologize?
You better act.
I'm going to take a bucket of pig's blood and I'm going to pour it in the cracks in your car so that the inside of your car is covered in pig's blood.
That's fine, Riley. That's fine. Why don't we just stop fighting? And if you want me to not talk about you, I won't talk about you. Why don't we just...
Bro!
You don't even have to be...
Whoa. Vito's such a fucking crazy freak. He deserves everything coming to... No, you think Vito's the bad guy here? The only thing that is bad about Vito is that he didn't set these boundaries sooner. He should have done this a long time ago. So yeah, you can criticize him for that. But if we're going to talk about that, so yeah, that is a different topic though. If you're going to talk about what is happening here, the bad guy, Vito's doing the right thing. He's setting boundaries. He's trying to de-escalate. Like there's nothing about his behavior here that is unacceptable. And everything about Riley's behavior that is unacceptable. Vito thinks this is a fucking private call.
My friend, I won't talk about
You hat's over the fence, Vito! The hat is over
Okay, now that I pointed it out, the hater that I mentioned now swapped sides and now says they're completely on Riley's side. Well, there you go.
the fence!
The what?
The
The
hat.
hat is over the fence.
Okay, so she says, joking aside, if she was Vito, she would call the cops. Riley wants pig's blood on his fucking car out here. Yeah, exactly. So Vito eventually says, like, if you do show up at my place, I will call the cops. Don't show up. I want a restraining order. I want it to be known that I do not consent to you showing up to my property. And he's being painted as a bad guy, and they're acting like he's escalating the situation for doing that. What? No, because Riley's just joking. From the way that Riley's acting, regardless of if he's joking or if he's angry, it doesn't matter if he's angry or if he's joking. I think he would do it out of anger, and I think he would do it for a joke. He would show up to Vito's house for a joke. I feel like he would do that. It would get this fucking validation-seeking freak would do crazy shit like that because it would get so much attention. Everybody would be talking about him, and that's what he fucking lives for.
Don't know what that means.
You've eaten enough ballpark franks to know what that means.
The hat is over the fence?
Holy shit, you might be the worst writer I've ever met.
Okay, I'm the worst writer. I'm a bad friend. Can we just, like...
The problem with Vito setting boundaries is because he laughed and made jokes when Riley harassed someone else. That might be true. I'm not even super familiar, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm from the vague bits I've got. Vito doesn't have an issue with like the online shit, but when you're making actual threats to like show up at someone's house, that's different. And like there's like some situation like where Riley said he was gonna like put stickers on someone's like door or something like that. And yeah, I don't know. Vito maybe shouldn't have been cool with it. I don't know. I don't know the details of that, but yeah, maybe Vito's a little bit hypocritical. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that changes this situation, though. I don't think that makes it okay to treat him like shit. It makes it okay to criticize him, though, but it doesn't make it okay to show up at his house, though. You can say, hey, fuck you, Vito. You're a hypocrite. I hope you learned your fucking lesson because you were wrong and you were an asshole, but it doesn't make it okay to like actually show up at his house and pour pig's blood on his shit, you know? No.
Let's just stop.
Bro, you say, oh, I'm going to stop talking about
Yeah, setting boundaries makes him a hypocrite because he's built his life not setting boundaries. Yeah.
men's salad on the biggest problem. And then we have a fucking biggest problem episode where all you do is talk about me. That's not talking about me.
Man,
She fucking wants.
Look,
She wants to be talked about. You can tell.
in the
I mean, so her and Riley, Mint and Riley called Vito, recording this whole thing, intending to make content out of it. And so her acting like she doesn't want to be talked about is the thing that she's going to be posting to be talked about. So it's just a fucking lie. It's a goddamn fucking lie. Fucking lying fucking bitch.
Discord, you're making content that is part of you made a video. Riley made a video walking up the hill. Do
Yeah.
you want Dick to not play that?
I didn't say that. I said you mentioned
Making content that is going to be on the show.
you're connecting two different things, motherfucker. What I am saying is that you said that you would not mention me on the biggest problem, and then here you go, make an entire fucking biggest problem episode about me because you can't stop talking about me.
And in defense, says it's, oh, what, I'm not supposed to play Riley's content? Connecting us again.
Yeah.
Okay. When Riley does it, okay, when Dick says, hey, you really pissed off Mint Salad, I should go, I'm not allowed to talk about Mint Salad.
Why is Dick so afraid of pissing off Mint Salad or Riley? Who fucking cares? These people are assholes. They will use any lever of power you give them, clearly. Because they're manipulative asshole freaks. So why give that in that that to them. Just let them be pissed off. Dick is a coward for this. I'm criticizing all of these people. I hope anybody I'm criticizing Vito. I'm criticizing Dick. I'm criticizing Mint. I'm criticizing Riley, and so I'm not. There's shit to be criticized about it. Nobody's completely in the right, but nobody's perfect here, and so anyway, don't. Why are you so afraid? Why, Dick? Why are you so fucking afraid of Riley or Mint being angry? If you are afraid of them being angry, they will use that to control you. That's how these people operate. Clearly. All 100% blatantly, blindingly clear. So don't be afraid. Just let them freak out and fizzle off and fucking burn off.
She said I can't talk about her.
Dick profits off their harassment. Maybe.
Do that. I can do that.
Money is a confusing thing. Money is what got everybody in all of these situations, or all these people. Money has made all of them fucking retarded.
You know, you should disingenuously promote her for 2 hours.
Yeah.
How much better you are than her.
Yeah, you fucking this entire episode, you're like, oh my goodness, she needs help. Please go pitiful.
I cannot imagine. So if these people were, if this was me on this call, I mean, the only reason I would continue the call is if I was scared they're actually going to show up by my place, and I wanted to continue the call so that I would have a recording of it. So that's probably why he's continuing. But barring that situation, I would be like, okay, it seems like, look, I'm sorry, whatever, bye. Nice talking to you. Like, you're just gonna rant and keep going. Like, what are we doing here? What are you fucking doing here, man? Like,
go look at.
But they're doing it because they want fucking content. And Vito, so they are doing this because they want content, and Vito is still here because he wants a recording to protect himself from them, because he doesn't understand that they're doing it for content.
Her views. Also, her Twilight Zone only gets 100 views. I'm a much better content creator than she is, but go look at her. Go subscribe to her.
3K views on a Minecraft video in 24 hours, Vito. You fucking failure. You are popular. Your fame comes from Ryan Johnson making a bad movie and Kendall Jenner making a commercial for Pepsi.
Okay.
Okay.
That's it! That's it!
What?
That's it. That's all your success. That's all your fame.
I agree.
So who are you to come around being like, oh,
so desperate for fucking drama? These fucking freaks, crazy fucking freaks.
Of course, even though,
you know, like, if they're not hurting anybody, you know, then I'm calling them freaks because I'm angry. You know, like,
the horse should.
If you're acting like this, people should be fucking calling you a fucking freak, psycho loser.
Shouldn't hold my weight. I'm still on this high horse, and here I am. Oh, looks like you got less views. That sucks. Hey guys, throw some pity at her. I don't want people to watch my content because they feel pity for me, Vito. And that's what this ad.
Don't you have a fucking like OnlyFans or Fansly or whatever the fuck? And you're here acting like well, I don't want people to watch my content because people watch your content because they want to jerk off to you. So you're everything she's fucking full of shit. She just wants drama. Don't let them get to you, Vito. Don't let them fucking get to you.
Advertising was. It felt pitiful. It felt like you wanted me to get some pity views.
Look, you guys, okay, Riley's been antagonizing me, obviously.
Yeah.
We agree on that.
Yeah, but motherfucker, you involved me in that. I'm not Riley. I don't do the things that Riley does.
You're doing it right now.
So,
You're teaming up with him right now.
That happened. I involved you. I tried to apologize. You said no.
She's forgone that defense. That's out the window now.
And then now you've been antagonizing me, yes?
You fucking... Hey, if you had stopped mentioning me or stopped involving me after the first time you apologized, then that'd be okay. But you fucking brought me up 3 times after that.
Dick says you've been fighting with Mint Salad. Part of the show is we talk about what's going on, especially with internet drama, with Eric July, with Riley, whatever else. So
you're
says you're fighting with Mint Salad. Yeah, I might talk.
How is he being disingenuous?
If you don't want to be involved in the show,
fighting me.
You
He's gaslighting you. He's got you.
You fuck.
This fucking guy. Like, how? Because she actually is autistic. She goes by like autistic boobs or something. So is she aware that her freak retard boyfriend saying that Vito's gaslighting her is a troll to freak out Vito? Or does she actually like absorb that and like, oh, he is gaslighting me? Like, I don't know how aware of the social situation she even is. If she's like literally autistic, I don't fucking know. But yeah, that's another fucking
mentioned me 3 times after that. Okay?
No, after fighting me.
After
not between the apology and the dick show, but in the first place, he's gaslighting you because he's better at talking than you are.
So
I'm not gaslighting.
Yes, you are. That's what gaslighters say.
I'm just confused.
Okay, if she said, yes, you are, that's what gaslighters say, I think that she's in on it. Okay, well played. That is fucking hilarious.
You guys are mad at me. You're trolling me. I'm trolling you back a tiny bit,
Vito!
but ultimately, I just want to end
Vito,
this.
there's
So let's
no
just
you
end
guys.
it.
She's mad at you. I'm not mad at you. There is no love.
Yeah, it is you guys, because you're both fucking on the call. If there's no you guys, then Riley, get the fuck off the fucking call, loser. If it's not you guys. If it's not you guys, bye-bye. If it's not you guys, bye-bye. Why are you fucking here if it's not you guys? Let your fucking girlfriend defend herself. It's not you guys. Now it's you guys. You guys both fucking made this call to antagonize Vito and do a bunch of kayfabe for content and record it. So it's a you guys thing now, okay?
I'm lost here, and I'm using the phrase correctly.
Riley, you're both clearly mad at me. You're screaming at me. Are you going to say
Me
you're both
screaming
not mad
is
at me?
not a sign of anger, Vito! It's a sign of fucking patience!
You're not angry. You're not angry.
No! This is not what I sound like angry!
If he's angry, he's not saying anything.
That's where I agree. It sounds like he is playing it up for the character and playing it up for kayfabe, for content. But Vito doesn't know that because he thinks it's a private call. So with the context of it being a public thing, it's way more obvious that he is not actually as angry as he's pretending to be. But when it's a private call and someone's screaming like that, you get way more scared because there's no fucking reason to scream like that if you're not doing it for the fucking content and for the entertainment value. There's no other person listening for it to be entertaining, so it makes no fucking sense. That's why Vito's scared. And that's why they're able to manipulate him more. Because these are manipulative, loser, like slime freak, toxic waste, sludge, wretched creature humans that you shouldn't have entangled in your business.
Anything.
Okay,
Oh, he's gonna find
Riley's
out.
Screaming at me. He's not angry.
Remember when I was being sent off by the cops? That was anger!
Okay,
That's what anger looked like!
What?
Vito!
So I won't talk about you. I won't talk about men on the show. How's that?
You
Is that what
already
you want?
did! You already have!
Oh.
There's no way you're getting out of this without that $600 refund as a token that you'll shut the fuck.
Okay, so it really isn't about that. It's about the 600. What as a token? You fucking manipulative little fuck, like loser. No, like as a fucking token, get that's not a reason for the refund. So you're not fucking getting it. I'm glad that Vito is not a put. Actually, I think I heard Vito say that he actually offered the refund, but then I heard Vito say that they rejected it after he offered the refund because it wasn't good enough. So it does really, isn't it? It isn't about any of this. And no matter what Vito does, there's no winning for Vito, really. From my knowledge, he actually offered the refund. They rejected it because it's too late. You've already fucked things up too much, Vito. But like, if he doesn't give it, then it's like, well, it's too late. You better give me the fucking. There's literally nothing he can do. No action that he can take. These people have their claws in, and because you set a boundary, Riley in particular is very wounded, and he looked up to you. He liked you. He thought he liked you. He liked you, and because you set a boundary, he feels rejected and wounded. And I feel bad for Riley too, but no mercy. No fucking mercy. I do feel bad for you, Riley, but no mercy. He's got his fucking claws in because you've wounded him, and he's just going to get worse and worse and worse because he's going to get validation elsewhere because he can't get it from you. Because you're now...
Fuck up!
And unless he can just get you to completely submit, in which case he's ruined the relationship that he once had with you anyway. Because he's not capable of having a healthy relationship.
Consider it bail!
Okay, well, you're not getting that.
Well, then I'm going to come to you, and you're going to make me that $600 in a different way.
See, when you hear someone say that on a private call, it sounds a lot different than if it's a fucking public stream or whatever, or you're recording it. A lot different.
Okay, that's fine.
And so Vito... every time they say something like that, because now he's recording because he's scared, he says, okay, that's fine. Honestly though, Vito, I don't understand why you're saying that's fine if the point of the recording is to file a restraining order. I feel like you're honestly so bad at setting boundaries that, because what you should be saying is that's not fine if the point of the recording is to file a restraining order. I understand the tone of your voice is you're implying that it's not fine, but your words don't match the tone. You're being like a woman here. You know, you're oh, no, yes means no, no means yes, or no, you got to say no means no, Vito. No means no, Vito. Don't let them rape you.
Vito, you fucked up.
If you want to monetize me for $600, that's fine. I would hope you would consider the fact that I donated your bail as something, but you don't.
It's not. Stop fucking saying that, because I looked and I don't see your fucking name anywhere.
Oh yeah, so he gave them like money for, because like Riley was like, being Riley, he was in prison or whatever, and he needed bail. He was in jail and he needed bail, and Vito likes him and cares about him, so we helped him out with that, but he didn't attach his name to it, and so they're holding that against him. You didn't help me enough because you didn't attach your name to it. There's no winning with these loser freak shitheads. You cannot win with these people. Do not engage with them. Why the fuck are you on a fucking phone call with these freaks? Why the fuck are they around? What the fuck? Fuck. God, don't have people. Who the fuck keeps people like this around? Who the fuck wants that shit? No. God fucking damn it. I hate that Vito has these people around. And I hate that he's on this fucking call with these people. I hate that he's arguing with them on... Dick knows this. I hate that... And Dick's... This is basically the criticism Dick's giving in a nutshell. Stop fucking arguing with them on Discord. Fuck all, except the thing is, I bet, so they're probably riling other people up to, throw a shitstorm of a bunch of people out, because they're gonna, because they've got their, you're a bad person because you didn't attach your name to it, you're a bad person because you, made indirect comments about Mint by criticizing Riley, or you criticize Riley too much. You have to apologize. Also, you set boundaries with people on the show. All these fucking retarded little things. But they're spinning these Riley and Mint are prominent members in this community for whatever fucking reason. I don't fucking know why, but they are, and so they're able to stir up the community to fucking be against Vito unless he comments on it. So they're forcing his hand, but he shouldn't be talking to them directly. He should probably just block them, and he should talk to someone else. Just talk to Dick. Don't talk to these fucking freaks. Talk to Dick. Only Dick. Only Dick. Never pussy. Only Dick.
Whether you donated an anonymous, then why do you keep saying?
Digibro's friends all left him after he became friends with Riley. I didn't really get it at the time. I think I'm starting to.
Oh, I donated if it was anonymous.
Because I donated.
Then why didn't you put your name? Because then people could be like, it's the same thing as like the ghostwriter logic. You could just say you did.
Involved in your legal situation.
But you gave money, so it is being involved.
So what do you fucking want? Give him the money back. Okay, then give him the fucking money back if it wasn't good enough, bitch. Okay? He'll give you the $600 and you give him $600. Okay? Give him his fucking money back if it wasn't good enough. And then shut the fuck up.
With your legal situation.
You're the third most publicly involved person in my legal situation after me and Eric and before Dick.
Okay. Well, I don't want that, so I'm...
This Riley weirdo isn't even funny. He isn't. Well, except for the gaslighting thing that was really funny. But the thing that's funny is how he gets other people to freak out. That's what's funny. And so Vito isn't freaking out. He's acting like really stoic and shit. But because he's not freaking out enough, that's almost ammo to go even harder for people that like figures like Riley, whose job is to freak people. Because that's Riley's job, is to be a mentally ill, deranged lunatic online to freak people out. And that is funny, and that's the content. So it's not Riley that is funny. It is the people that get freaked out by Riley that is funny. That's the point of Riley.
I'm not going to have my name attached to donations.
You can't just like go in and then back out and then go in and back out constantly.
He's arguing minutia with you because it's an easy point to sidetrack you from your point.
Vito, you already mentioned
It doesn't
me.
matter if he gave us $100. You put $600 into Vito loses. You put $600 into Super Killer. We gave him $300 fucking bucks at the strip club. $100 from this fat piece of shit does not make up for how annoyed I am hearing Mint complain about you, Vito.
Okay.
How annoyed I am hearing Mint complain about you. Oh God. Oh God. I have no doubt in my mind that Riley stirs up Mint complaining about him, like, and that's fun for them to bring bigger and bigger as they're bonding over this. This is a team effort, bonding experience. I can't handle this. Are you like I'm getting bored. I guess we can just fucking.
What do you want to have happen?
$600 refund.
Well, he gave you 100 and it wasn't good enough, so bring it down to 500, you bitch.
Fucking now! Now, or we're coming!
No
Okay.
refunds.
Hang up! We're going to California!
A few moments later.
Hello.
Okay, this is call number 2.
Hey, so has everything calmed down?
Why are you calling them again, Vito? Did they call you or you? I don't know. What the fuck are you doing, Vito?
I can't believe it.
Dick is right. What the fuck are you doing? Shut the fuck up. Stop talking to these fucking people.
How low is this guy's fucking blood sugar? What the fuck?
Alright. Well, I want you to know I have a recording of our entire
So do
conversation.
I! I'm
Okay.
releasing it!
So, if you do commit assault,
Assault?
You made that up?
you said you're going to commit crimes of...
Yes.
He said, well, he did. Vito is scared, so he's not thinking rationally. But he did say, I'm going to come down there and get the $600 out of you another way. And that could mean a lot of things. And it's very scary implications. The first thing that comes to my mind is like rape. But that's not explicitly obvious or in a direct implication. But that's the first thing that comes to my mind when somebody says that. I mean, it doesn't. it doesn't seem like Riley's like actually going to do this. It's scary because he thought that it was a private conversation. Yes. But no, now stepping back, I'm sure Vito can like look at this and it seems like Riley wasn't actually going to do this. But or like wasn't actually but or that Riley isn't like trying to like actually like commit assault or something. That he's doing it. But even if Riley is just doing like it's just pissing you off for the memes, he's making it more likely that other people are going to do this. He's making this the meme, joking about going to Vito's house, joking about like breaching his like basic human boundaries, so basic that we have laws to protect them. You don't trespass on people's property. You don't like go up to their house and do weird shit. Like not like that's illegal. For a reason, because it's fucking basic human boundaries, basic human rights. God, like, does anybody really need that kind of thing explained to them? Does anybody really need that kind of thing explained to them? Like, I know my demographics is age 25 to 35, so average age 30. So I don't think I'm actually talking to children unless Riley is watching. Then I would feel like I have more responsibility to talk to people like they're children. But I don't think I'm actually talking to children, so I feel like you should fucking get it. Right? Or is that just fucking wishful thinking? Why the fuck are these... Why did you call them to tell them that you have a recording? No. Just get a restraining order. Talk to Dick about it. Don't talk to these people. Don't talk to them on Discord. Don't fight with them. None of it. Absolutely none of it.
Like
Okay, so
recording
you're
your
gonna
phone
commit a
call.
crime.
That's an example.
So you're gonna commit a crime while you're already facing charges for another crime.
So okay, so Vito Vito eventually says, "I'm trying to save your life. Like, don't do this." Vito actually thinks that he's gonna come down to his place. He's saying that if you do that, you're going to be committing a crime, and you already got charged for another crime. It's going to ruin your life. And so I guess Vito's doing this because he cares about these people for whatever fucking reason. He's such a pushover, Vito. Don't allow people like this. No, don't. You're too close with the fuck with you don't. You don't get this close with people that are going to hurt you, man. Don't get this close with people that are going to obviously hurt you, that exist to hurt people. People that exist to hurt people. And if you have to have them around, if you have to have scumbags, slime mold humans around like this, if you have to have them around, then yeah, you have to emulate Dick Masterson. You can't set an explicit boundary with someone like this. They are not above a 5th grade reading level, metaphorically. You know, like you can't be like you can't like go to a child and give them like a boundary like that and expect them to handle it like an adult. That's this guy's job. His job is to not handle boundaries like an adult. He cannot do that. So if you have to have him around, if you have to have gross loser freaks like him around, you have to be like Dick Masterson. Dick is trying to help you, not in the way that you want. You don't have to be like Dick. You can set good boundaries, and it's probably good for you. But if you want to you really do have to be like Dick if you want to do the Dick show with Riley around. You do. That's just what it is. Unless Dick can be more accommodating. But the thing is, here's the thing. Dick doesn't want to have to do it all for you. He doesn't want so what's going to happen now is you're going to set strong boundaries with like the people like Riley, who is entangled with the show, and then the viewers who are like him, very immature, incapable of understanding or handling a boundary, extreme problems with boundaries, problems with authority. It's going to make them spiral, and they're going to make them act way worse. So if you set these strong, clear boundaries like an adult, that puts Dick in a position where he has to work double time to manage the toddlers. And that's why Dick is pissed at you. Because he's like, I don't want to have to deal with this shit. He does have to deal with it more. And this is a situation you've put yourself in. So, yeah, that's what's going on here.
Yeah, that sounds funny how you're putting it. It sounds like I'll make $600 off of it.
You're gonna make $600 off committing a crime.
Yeah, that would make it about equal for me. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I kind of believe Riley when he says that he would commit a crime for $600. That makes it about equal. I don't fucking know, dude. I think that Riley's a lunatic. I think he would do things not even out of the rage, just because of I think he just feels hurt by Vito, and I think he's getting validation from escalating, and that's his job, and that's who he is, and that's why people have him around. It's bad for Riley to have him around for this reason. It's gonna stunt him even more. This is a stunted individual, and you're keeping him around because he's stunted, because his stunted, retarded behavior is entertaining. So you're perpetuating his retarded, stunted behavior, and you're not giving him space to grow up. So Vito is actually the real daddy here. Vito is the best thing that could happen. Vito's boundaries is the best thing that could happen to Riley. Well, that video on YouTube is called Clippa versus Vito versus Mint Salad. That's how it starts. It keeps escalating from there, but I think we get the picture. Here, like some more stuff here. Vito posts this on YouTube. Vito says, not on YouTube, on Twitter. Vito went the fucking going on Twitter. He doesn't watch any of our content. That's the saddest thing about all this. And yeah, like, he doesn't have to fucking watch your content. You can't fucking control him. And he doesn't have to fucking watch your shitty, retarded loser content. What? Jesus.
Vito's his own worst enemy. I agree.
It's bad when I get dragged in. If I have to start screaming at you, you've really fucked up. And I don't know if Vito just doesn't realize that. Again, he doesn't watch any of our content.
God, dude, wow. This is the only content of yours that I'll probably be watching, buddy.
That's the saddest thing about all this is he keeps revealing he doesn't watch any of our content.
What is he fucking like inviting you onto his podcast for an interview? Why is he supposed to be watching your content?
Vito's his own worst enemy. I agree.
His own worst enemy because he doesn't watch my content. Oh God, dude. Dear Dick Masterson, this is the fan base you're cultivating. Please don't sick these morons. I think when you use sick like this, I think it's supposed to be just a C. Please don't sick these morons on Vito. You alone can de-escalate the situation. You expect him to tolerate people pushing his boundaries even after it becomes unlawful to do so. No one should put up with this. And I'm quote tweeting a fan saying, responding to Vito, dude, you act like you live in a mansion with 10 cars. My private property. Dude, you act like you live in a mansion with 10 cars. My private property. Get over yourself. Dick has allowed your ego to balloon. He needs to pop that shit like he did Maddox. So that, yeah, Vito is acting like he has boundaries. How dare you act? You don't even actually have property, so you don't deserve to have boundaries. You don't even deserve boundaries. You're acting like you deserve boundaries, Vito. Destroy him, Dick. Destroy him. He's acting like he deserves things. He's acting too big for his britches. Dick. I don't think that you actually want to fucking sick these fucking freaks on him. I understand that him having boundaries now puts you in a weird position. Maybe you guys should, I don't know, but if you care about Vito, you got to help him out here. This is a tricky situation. You're right, Dick. Here's a little bit from the Dick show. Dick is not happy. He is not happy about this shit.
A lot of effort.
He's
Hold
gonna
on.
drive 3,000 miles to do what?
I want to be very clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want to set boundaries for your fans, and that's fine.
Oh, fuck you. What are you talking about? I don't want to set boundaries. See, this is what you do. You frame everybody's position in this way that degrades.
By the way, if you want to watch the rest of this, which is really entertaining, if you're really interested in this drama, go to the Dick Show on Patreon and subscribe there. This is just a clip of it that's on Twitter.
And demeans them. You have absolutely no respect for how people really feel.
I absolutely
you
do.
come at them hard. You go. That's exactly how you've started every conversation.
You're
with this.
laughing at me setting a boundary.
Yeah, but you started with you don't like setting boundaries for your fans.
Because
I absolutely set boundaries
then why
for people.
are you upset that I'm doing it?
Why the fuck would you frame it like that?
Why are you upset that
because
I'm
you
setting
are
a
acting
boundary?
like a fucking asshole with everyone who supported you. Everyone.
Listen to me.
You're lying and misrepresenting what they've said to you in private and in public.
I am. Hold on.
A few.
Call 3 is the moment.
You're on the wrong show here, buddy.
Call 3. You can unconnect it. Call 3 is I deal with Riley on the phone and I go, okay.
Moments
He's
later.
very upset. Can we talk for 2 seconds? Can I explain
I want
this?
you guys to know that now that I have your threats in writing, I will be going to the police to get a restraining
Why are you starting with call 3?
Step foot on my property.
Go in
the
fucking
cops will
order.
arrive.
You better fucking watch it,
Show
bro.
how this escalates.
You better.
So this is so like Dick wants to go to the end. He wants to go right to the end call, and Vito doesn't want to go to the end. He wants to show how it escalated, like what I showed. He wants to show how they were freaking him out, why he started recording. Like he wants to go through that, and Dick just wants to go right to the end because at the end is where Vito starts acting more crazy, which is why Riley and Mint did this, to make Vito act crazy, to freak him out. And they do win if you go straight to that bit, which is why Vito is upset, and he wishes that Dick would show the rest of the context. Dick is just pissed off because he doesn't like he's being put in this situation, and he wants to scare Vito straight, because Vito setting these boundaries means that he's going to have to handle these fucking freaks that he has around. Like he's going to have to do double time, or it's going to be bad for Vito, or it's going to be bad for both of them. I mean, you shouldn't keep a monkey as a pet. You know, they'll destroy your house. Everybody fucking knows this. Riley, I'm going to slam your fucking hand in the concrete, unhinged individual. Vito, fucking stop! Don't do this. Okay, like, if you're doing this, Vito, if you are tweeting this shit, you are playing the game. If you want this shit to stop, don't tweet this. If you want to play the back and forth for growth and for content, tweet this. Yes, tweet this. If you want Riley to stop, don't tweet this. Don't tweet this. Don't. Yes, tweet this if you want to continue for content. No, tweet this if you want it to stop. What do we got? Yeah, no, tweet this if you want it to stop. Just don't do it. Okay. All right. I don't understand how a lot of these streamers can take one of these topics and go on and on and on. Because I've said everything I think now. I've said everything I think. I've gone over. Like, I could just continue, like, watching the whole thing. But I have nothing else to say. Maybe if I got somebody on my stream to talk with me. Dick does not set boundaries with his fans. I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Bad situation. Yeah, you're in the freak show. You're in the freak show, Vito. You're in the freak show. So if you want to watch someone drone on for an hour more, like you want to watch 10 hours of the same thing, but I'm done with this topic. So I think that's enough. I'm getting exhausted with it. I gave my performance. I hope Vito watches me sing festival song for him. God bless America. The land of the free, the home of the brave, the place where people cannot infringe upon your basic, inalienable, God-given rights, inalienable, inabominable, God-given rights from Abraham Lincoln himself and Jesus Christ. Amen. And you know, if you have to set a boundary, well, a good way to do that would be a restraining order. With a fucking freak that won't take no for an answer, yeah, maybe a fucking restraining order. And gotcha! I was trying to make you freak out. I was trying to make you file a restraining order because that'll make you look bad. See? And you're hurting my feelings. I just wanted to be your friend. And now you're filing a restraining order because I'm getting worse because you hurt my feelings. I just wanted to be your friend. I just want to fucking be your friend, Vito. I just want to fucking be your friend. I just want to fucking be your friend. Don't file a restraining order on me. I just want to be your fucking friend, Vito. I just want to be your fucking friend, Vito. I just want to be your fucking friend, Vito. I'll never show up to your fucking house and fuck with your fucking cats. How dare you believe me? Gotcha, Vito. Gotcha. Gotcha. You've been punked. You've been punked. Thank you for your stay in the Smeth den. Smeth heads. As always, have a good one. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. don't let the assholes bite.